Welcome to VLab Solutions, where we explore the latest and greatest in tech. Today, we delve into the intriguing world of sentiment analysis using machine learning. Now, you might be wondering, what exactly is sentiment analysis? Well, it's a process that allows us to comprehend customer opinions by analyzing text data. It's like having a superpower that lets you peer into the minds of your users and understand what they're really thinking. Imagine you're a business, and you have thousands, if not millions, of customer reviews for your products on a platform like Amazon. Now, going through all those reviews manually would be a Herculean task. But what if we could automate this process? This is where sentiment analysis comes in. It enables us to sift through vast amounts of data and identify whether the overall sentiment towards a product is positive or negative. It's like having a magnifying glass that helps you focus on what matters most, the voice of your customers. But how do we go about doing this? This is where machine learning steps in. Machine learning is a subset of artificial intelligence that provides systems the ability to learn and improve from experience without being explicitly programmed. In the context of sentiment analysis, we use machine learning to train our system to understand and interpret human emotions in text data. It's like teaching a robot to understand human feelings. And why is this important? Well, for businesses, understanding customer sentiment can help in improving products, refining marketing strategies, and enhancing overall customer experience. It's like getting a roadmap that guides you towards better business decisions. So, are you ready to dive into this fascinating world of sentiment analysis? Because in the next few minutes, we're going to take this concept and put it into action. We'll see how we can use machine learning to analyze Amazon product reviews and get insights that could potentially transform a business. Now that we've understood what sentiment analysis is, let's see how it works in action with Amazon product reviews. First off, we need to set up our environment. We'll be using Python libraries such as Pandas, scikit-learn, NLTK, and matplotlib. These libraries are the backbone of our sentiment analysis. Pandas helps us manage our data, scikit-learn is our machine learning toolkit, NLTK assists us in processing natural language, and matplotlib is for visualizing our results. Now let's talk about our data. We're using an Amazon product review dataset for this demonstration. This dataset contains thousands of customer reviews, each one ripe for analysis. Review text and sentiment score make up the key features of our dataset, providing us with invaluable insights about customer opinions. Remember, the quality of your data is crucial. The more comprehensive and accurate your dataset, the more reliable your sentiment analysis will be. With the data loaded and libraries ready, let's move on to preparing our data for analysis. Data pre-processing is a crucial step in our journey. It involves cleaning and organizing our data to make it suitable for analysis. Imagine you're going to make a delicious dinner. You wouldn't start cooking with dirty, unpeeled vegetables, would you? Similarly, we need to clean our data before we can start cooking up insights. One common challenge is missing data. In real-world data sets, it's not uncommon to find rows with incomplete information. But fear not, Python has your back. With libraries like Pandas, we can quickly identify and handle these missing values, either by discarding the incomplete rows or by filling in the gaps with reasonable estimates. Next, we need to convert our sentiment values to a binary format. In our case, we'll convert numerical sentiment values into positive and negative labels. This simplifies our job and makes it easier for our machine learning model to understand the data. Then, we march on to text cleaning. Text data is usually messy and needs a good scrub. We'll remove punctuation, as it doesn't add much value to sentiment analysis. We'll also get rid of stop words. Common words like is, the, and, that don't carry much meaning. Finally, we'll convert all text to lowercase to ensure uniformity. Now that our data is clean and organized, we can apply natural language processing techniques. Natural language processing, or NLP, helps us convert text into a format that our machine learning models can understand. Now, let's dive into how we can do this. One of the main techniques we use in NLP is something called T-fed vectorizer. It sounds a bit complicated, but it's actually quite straightforward. T-fed vectorizer stands for Term Frequency Inverse Document Frequency Vectorizer. In simple terms, this tool transforms the text into vectors, or numerical representations, that our machine learning models can work with. It does this by measuring the importance of each word in the text, taking into account how often it appears in the document and how often it appears in all documents. The result? A matrix of numbers, where each word is assigned a value based on its significance. But what do these words look like? That's where word clouds come in. Word clouds are a fantastic way to visualize the most frequent words in our reviews. The larger the word appears in the cloud, the more times it appears in our reviews. This can give us a quick, at-a-glance understanding of the main sentiments expressed in the reviews. Are words like love, great, and excellent popping up often? Or are we seeing more of disappointed, poor, and worst? With our text now in a machine-friendly format, we're ready to train our models. The next step is to train our machine learning models using the pre-processed data. This stage is where our machines get to learn from the past to predict the future. Exciting, isn't it? Firstly, we need to split our data into two sets, a training set and a testing set. The training set is like the textbook for our machine, where it learns patterns and relationships between the review text and sentiment. The testing set, on the other hand, is like an exam paper, where we assess how well the machine has learned from the training set. But how do we divide the data? A common practice is to use 80% of the data for training and the remaining 20% for testing. This way, our model gets a good amount of data to learn from, yet we still have enough unseen data to test its performance. Now that we have our data sorted, we can move on to the actual training. There are several machine learning algorithms we can use, such as logistic regression, support vector machines, or random forest. Each of these algorithms has its pros and cons and is suited for different types of data and problems. For our sentiment analysis task, let's say we choose logistic regression, a popular choice for binary classification problems. Once our model is trained, we need to evaluate its performance. We use metrics like accuracy, which tells us the proportion of correct predictions our model made. We also look at the confusion matrix, which gives us a breakdown of true positives, true negatives, and false negatives. Another useful metric is the receiver operating characteristic curve, or ROC curve, which shows how well our model distinguishes between positive and negative sentiments at various thresholds. The area under this curve, also known as AUC, gives us a single number summarizing our model's performance. With our models trained and evaluated, we can now use them to predict sentiment, but that's a story for the next scene. Stay tuned. Now comes the exciting part, applying our trained models to new reviews and predicting their sentiment. Imagine that we have a fresh batch of Amazon reviews. By running these reviews through our trained model, we can predict whether each review is positive or negative. This isn't just about playing fortune teller with reviews. It's about harnessing the power of machine learning to gain insights into customer sentiment. This can help businesses determine what's working and what's not, enabling them to make data-driven decisions. Let's visualize the results. By plotting the distribution of ratings and sentiments, we can see patterns emerge. Perhaps there are more positive reviews for certain products or at certain times. These patterns could reveal valuable trends and insights. Through these predictions and insights, we can see the power of sentiment analysis. It's not just a tool for understanding the past, but also a window into the future, guiding businesses towards better customer satisfaction. That brings us to the end of our journey into sentiment analysis using machine learning. We've navigated through the fascinating realm of text data, transformed it into meaningful insights, and used it to predict customer sentiments. We've seen the power of Python libraries like Pandas, scikit-learn, NLTK, and Matplotlib, and how they can be harnessed to take raw Amazon product reviews and convert them into valuable business insights. The impact of sentiment analysis for businesses cannot be overstated. It provides a deeper understanding of customer opinions, helping businesses improve their products and services, and ultimately, customer satisfaction. So, why not take this further? These techniques are not confined to Amazon reviews. They can be applied to any text data, be it social media posts, customer feedback, or even news articles. The possibilities are endless. Thank you for joining us at VLab Solutions. Don't forget to subscribe for more exciting tech content. Share this video with fellow tech enthusiasts, and let's continue exploring the tech world together.